So, I'm here in Medellin. I've said goodbye to Teo and Sonia Donna, and I'm setting out on my journey to try and get to Manaus. Now, this is not one of the easiest journeys. You'd think there would be a nice direct flight, but as you will see on this journey, it's going to take quite a few interesting twists and turns. We'll see how it works out and whether I can make it from the civilization of Medellin to the interesting life in the creek of Jason and Andy Murphy. The gentleman at the back there has very kindly pointed out that I don't go to domestic connections. I've arrived in Bogota and I've got to go to a completely separate terminal. I hope the plane's big enough to get me in, but I've arrived in Bogota and we're heading for Leticia. So, I've made it to Terminal 2 in Bogota, which wasn't easy actually. I had to get a bus and get completely lost in terminals, but people were very helpful. And I've made it to the departure gate. Whether my luggage has possibly made it across the airport, I really don't know. I've now got a 3-hour wait because the flight to Leticia in the south of Colombia is going to be a while, not till midday. I had a lecturer at university in the law department called Leticia. Since then I haven't had to use the name, but that is where we are now flying to Leticia in the south of Colombia, and that's really where the adventure gets going. Well, we had a bit of a delay in Bogota, and that was because there was a bird strike on the plane that we're now on, or the plane that this has just replaced. So we're about half an hour late leaving Bogota, but we're now setting off from Bogota to Leticia, and looking forward to flying over the jungle to the borders of Brazil. Leticia sign. We've made it to Leticia, but has my suitcase made it to Leticia? Big moment. We'll have to see. So I found my suitcase. Everything's arrived. We're in a taxi. What's your name? Your name? ¿Cómo llamas?
Mi nombre?
Mi nombre?
Yes,
Hi, mi nombre. And we're going to the other airport. We'll see if we get there. And this road is interesting. So just got to a cash point because I need to get some Brazilian currency, and I need some money to pay the taxi man just to get to the airport. So. Apparently I need to get my passport stamped, so we're going into the Policia Federal. So the situation is, we went to the passport office for the Brazilian Federal Police and I didn't get my passport stamped at Leticia Airport. Not that there was a customs post or anything, nowhere you could see to get your passport stamped. They took my passport, they wrote the number down, but we're going back to get it stamped, so we'll find out. So we backtracked to Leticia Airport and found the immigration office and I'm going to try and get my passport stamp to get out of Brazil now. While my friend here is working on my passport, over there on the TV, Man United seem to have just won the UEFA Cup final. And out here in Leticia, they're actually watching it. Once again, we tried passing through the border into Amazonas, and we are in Brazil. Okay, we will get our passport stamped. Well, that was an incredible experience trying to get through Leticia and Tabatinga, but we have arrived, and so has our plane to take us, hopefully, all the way to Manaus. I've never been to so many banks and so many cash points. I've been to 3 passport controls, one of them twice. So that's quite a journey to cover 5 miles between 2 airports. But a very good little taxi driver who got me there. So let's head to Manaus. Journey, here is the man I came to find. You wouldn't believe the journey I've had, Jason.
Really? You have to
It's
tell me
been
about
quite
it.
a story.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading back from Manaus over the main bridge across the Amazon. This is the big Manaus bridge, and Jason is driving me home to Manacapuru. So the journey is coming to its end.
The end of the journey, ladies and gentlemen, in the company of Mr. Murfitt, we are heading up the creek. All in one day I have gone from Medellin and its tower blocks to the creek of the Murfitts, and here we are approaching their house. What a wonderful way to end one amazing day, one amazing journey. Boom.
He's alive.